This video was originally presented as part of a tutorial on ways to approach efficient modeling at the 2016 No Magic World Symposium. Thank you to No Magic for granting permission for a wide public distribution of this content. And I encourage you to consider attending a future No Magic World Symposium if you have interest in their products. There are a number of speakers that are featured, invited, and present, as well as the No Magic staff, and it's a great way to learn about No Magic's products and help advance the state-of-the-art of model-based systems engineering. So let's go ahead and show how to do a variant. So I'm going to go ahead and drag subsystem 1 on here. And we can drag all the part properties out to get the blocks visible. And I went ahead and added a multiplicity to one of these. And so we now have all the parts visible for subsystem 1. And we'll go ahead and make the physical variants of these. So I'm going to go ahead and drag these out. Go the other direction. You could do this in a matrix as well, but I'm trying to show you very quickly here how this would work. So I'll turn the stamp off. And so we'll call this variant A subsystem 1. And this is going to be variant A LB1, variant A LB8. So the point is you need to specialize each of the logical blocks that you want to work with. These have all inherited all the properties, all the requirements that come along. All that is now a part of these. So now we need to come in and we need to redefine this variant A subsystem, and we're going to swap all the part properties and redefine them with the variants that we've just created. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. I'm going to go to its part properties, and I'm going to take this and redefine it, and now replace it with the variant A logical block. And so that basically means I'm taking ownership of these properties, and I can pop in the ones that match the type. And so I'm doing that right now. And so now this is sort of a halfway between an instance and a block, but now we have created a special variant A subsystem that has the logical blocks replacing the equivalent types. And I've made logical block 2 optional. It's a 0-1 multiplicity. And so I can also come in and set that and say we don't have any in this particular one. So I can come in here, and now that it's redefined, I can set it to 0, which makes it disappear from the IBD when I create it, because there aren't any. So now that we've created this variant, if I go ahead and spawn an internal block diagram or an IBD of this, we're going to pick up all of the messaging and other things and signals that relate to this level. Often you don't want to do that. You could have variant-specific messaging. So basically what I do is I come in here now. After I've created this, I've redefined it. I'm sure it's right. I delete that generalization. And I delete it from the model completely. So now when I go ahead and create this IBD and go ahead and display it, I have my parts, but I don't have any of the connectors. And I can now go ahead and make my own special connectors just at this point. And it works really well from the standpoint that I'm now free to do what I need to for this variant, and it doesn't interfere with the kind of master diagram I've made at a higher level. So we kind of call this a binstance. It's kind of a halfway between a block and an instance, but it works well in some cases. So